an extra benefit that RACQ offer, just like breathing exercises and yoga and all those other lovely well-being benefits that are offered through SharePoint. You can find me there with a variety of self-guided videos that you could enjoy at home, at work. Some of them are little doodles that are 5 minutes, some are a bit longer. Why is that important? Well, you know, in a job which often has a high sense of stress, and you're certainly dealing with your members that are in a very heightened sense of anxiety, we want to ensure that you have the opportunity to decompress. And so these little exercises enable you the chance to just exercise the right-hand side of your brain, that creative side. You spend all of your working day problem solving, strategic thinking, analytical, processing data, that often our right hand, our creative side, gets overlooked. And why is that important? Well, if we enable our right hand side of our brain and we exercise and nurture it, then it enables us to see problems through a new lens. It offers you a creative, solution-driven viewpoint, which is absolutely perfect for your role. At the end of the day, you are required to be very agile and very nimble, as every different member comes in requiring a different solution. So just follow along with me today. I've got a large piece of paper and a large pen, but this is just for your visibility. You can just use a scrap of paper on your desk, a post-it note even, and a biro or a pencil, whatever you've got. So let's get started. We're going to start by drawing an oval. And this oval just is the symbol of united team. But teams are complex and have many moving parts. So let's subdivide our oval. And we're going to put in 2 little semicircles like that. So we've subdivided, we've added a bit of complexity to it. Now I'm going to shade in the top of that oval. I'm going to go round those semicircles. You don't need to do this very pretty at all. Just give it a good old colouring. What we're illustrating is black and white, the light and dark. At the end of the day, people often make the assumption that insurance is either black and white. Its solutions are black and white. And certainly when your members call up, they're often in a place that's quite dark, a place full of high anxiety, stress. And so our awareness is critical so that we can have a clear mind and empathy to our members. So onto the right-hand side of our subdivision, I'm going to put a circle with another small circle inside. Then I'm going to move into the middle, and just in the middle, in the halfway between that white circle, I'm going to put another circle. Now, you can colour these in if you like, the small ones, and I'm going to join them up there with 2 little lines, and then take a line across the top and over the top. Now, this little symbol you might start to recognise. What does it look like? It might remind you of something. And it's our headsets in our contact centres. And this is really what your members think of. They think of a faceless person that they're on the phone to. But we know that you're much more than that. And we want to show your face and show your empathy as you're dealing with that call. So let's add some eyes to our face and a nose. And then I'm going to add a really giant, big smiley mouth. Because even though it's not a time for laughter and joviality, it is a time to have lightness. And we all know that if you smile, that empathy can be translated in your tone and the way you deliver. But you're so much more than just a face. You're a whole solution. So we want to put a body on this person, and we're going to do a giant triangle. You offer a fully protected solution to your members. We're going to divide it in the middle and add a belt. Because often RACQ, let's write that in the middle of our belt, is viewed and seen as the life belt, as the life jacket to our members. But this is your part. You're their first point of call. Now, I'm pretty sure that you guys have to respond quickly. You have to be agile. You have to think carefully and quickly and be able to respond to the different situations as they come. So we definitely need some legs so that we can respond quickly. I'm just doing long triangle shapes. And we're going to put a pair of power boots on these legs, like this. Responding quick on your feet, fast thinking, all of those critical to the way you respond. But you're not just like a machine. And it's really important that they get that sense of warmth, that you're there to take them hand in hand in their crisis. So let's wrap our virtual arms around our members. Let's give a large letter C that way, a backwards letter C the other way, and then you can do 2 C's inside and add some fingers. So these are our big, giant, muscly arms here, ready to wrap and protect. Now, I did allude earlier that you need to be agile, you need to be fast thinking. And at the end of the day, what superhero is a superhero without a cape? So in order for you to be agile and quick and respond, let's add a cape in. I'm just taking it through that gap, down the bottom, and the same over the shoulder, through the gap in the arms, and then give it a bit of a wavy line. Just adding in that kind of curtain effect, draping for our cape. If you want to, you could get some highlighters out and highlight and colour the like of this if you want to. It's just missing one thing. Oh, we could add some hair. Well, let's put an ear and we could add some hair. If you're a boy or a girl, you do whatever type of hair you want. If you don't want hair, you don't have to have hair either. But our superhero, that's what we've created. And we've created a superhero because you guys are really superheroes. You know, RACQ is often thought of as the extra emergency service, and you are their first point of call. After they have gone through the disaster recovery part of whatever situation they're in, they're then phoning you, contacting the member is reaching out to get some reassurance. And you need to offer safety, resilience, show capability that you've got their best interests at heart. So wear that badge of honor. I'm going to draw a little shape on the chest of my superhero, goes across like the triangle, goes down either side like the triangle, and I'm just going to do it across at the bottom parallel to my little belt. And if I go horizontal, 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 just like that, 4 little lines, but join them up like this, and then colour in the right hand side and the left hand side, we've got a giant letter I, and a letter I for insurance, because this is your team. You are Team Insurance, the superheroes of RACQ. And you know what? Everybody in RACQ has their part to play. But, you are the voice, you are the first point of contact in that place of darkness quite often for our members. And so, don't feel that you're not important to them. You really are. They might have just had, let's draw it in. They might have just had a house fire and lost everything. They might have just had their house flooded and lost everything. Or they might have had an issue with one of their pets. At the end of the day, your solutions are varied because our insurance offer to our members is varied. And so adaptability, agile thinking, quick response, empathy, caring, resilience, and understanding of their needs is absolutely critical. When we can respond at any time, at any place, in a moment's notice, then we are doing our job well. All right, thank you. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you've got yourself a little superhero there. Feel free to colour it in, put it up on your desk, and make sure that you feel really proud. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.